Quizness team 5 or 4 people?
It should be 4. Sam, Angela, Megan, and Amy.
Oh, great.
Then there's me, and then there's Allison, who is scorekeeping.
Got it. Thank you.
All right. So any questions? Anybody who hasn't played before? Any concerns? Any fears? Any... Kidding, of course.
Can I test the buzzer?
Yep. So let's do a buzzer check. Roberto, if you could be first. Thank you. Jason? Oh, once Allison resets. There you go. Jason? Let's go to Kim. Great. Angela? Megan? Amy? Oh, there's Amy. Amy, whenever you get a chance, could you test your buzzer?
Yep.
Thank you. And who's the last one? Sam. Got it. Perfect. You were in the top left of my Zoom window, so I thought I had already called on you, so I had to go back through. Okay, so that is good. Any questions? Good? No questions? All right. So the one thing I'll say, and this is a note from me personally, is I do at times mispronounce different words. When I think I'm mispronouncing something, I will spell it for you. So if I feel like for whatever reason I am not getting the correct pronunciation, I'll say the question, I'll go back to the word, I'll spell it, and then I'll read the question again. You can buzz in whenever you want. You don't have to wait for the question to be read in full. If you feel like you know the answer, hop right in. I will read it twice, count down 5 seconds, and then we'll move on to the next one. Cool? Excellent. Let's have some fun. All right. Let's pull up our game board. Okie dokie. Here is our first category, and this comes from a 2018 Jeopardy game, just so you sort of have context of time. Sometimes Jeopardy is very specific about that. So 2018 is when this game board comes from. All right. Birth of a Salesman. Birth of a Salesman is... Hey, Javed, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, hey, sorry, guys. I had a bit of an internet issue logging in.
No problem. You're on All About That Bays. Yes, okay.
Right. Yeah.
So the buzzer is tpt.mykaplan.tv. You got in right under the wire. We're about to start, but you're here. tpt.mykaplan.tv.
Okay.
And then you'll see it's asking for a game code there. The game code is 178.
It's saying registration has been disabled.
Well, that's interesting. So you're at tpt.mykaplan.tv.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, tpt.
Did you have 2 people join, Jason?
Here we go. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Would you mind telling me the game code again?
tpt.mykaplan.tv, and the game code is 178.
Okay.
178.
I'm there.
Just one, Dan.
Oh, okay, great. I saw who's
Mel is not us.
Mel is not you. Okay. Welcome, Mel. Mel? Are you from Princeton Review? What are you doing here, Mel? All right, Mel, I'm removing you. Sorry. Don't know who you are. Have a good, what is it, Wednesday? I forget what day it is. It's Wednesday, right? All right. I see you in the buzzer. Can you give me a test buds there?
Yeah, let's see here.
Just me. Excellent. And it's Javed. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
That's right.
Okay, fantastic. That's the other things I do poorly is pronounce names incorrectly. So I like to check beforehand. Okay, Birth of a Salesman is our first category. Javed, I'm going to put you on mute. If you buzz in, you can unmute, and I will hear your answer, okay? Here we go. Birth of a Salesman for 1 point. Born October 5th, 1902, Ray Kroc sold paper cups and blenders before making it big with this fast food chain. Jason.
What is McDonald's?
McDonald's is correct for 1 point. For 2 points, Clement Stone, born 1902, began his fortune with cold calls. He called them gold calls. For these policies, the casualty type. Clement Stone, born 1902, began his fortune with cold calls. He called them gold calls. For these policies, the casualty type. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Jason?
What are insurance policies?
Insurance policies is correct. That's 2 answers here in this category. Jason is now out, but 3 points in. Born in 1859 in Massachusetts, Horace Hooper sold dictionaries until a London visit led him to upgrade to this encyclopedia. Amy.
Britannica?
That is correct. Encyclopedia Britannica. All right, up to 4 points. Born in 1914 in San Francisco, this fitness marvel and juicing guru swam handcuffed from Fisherman's Wharf to Alcatraz. Amy.
Jack LaLanne?
That is correct for 4 points. Well done. All right. We go to 5 points. So Amy and Jason both out of this category now. Operators were standing by to give the news when this Ronco pitchman was born May 3rd, 1935. Megan.
Ron Popeil.
That is correct for 5 points. Well done. Olympic host cities is our next category. Olympic host cities. All right, for 1 point. Host of the 2008 Summer Games, this city is set to host the 2022 Winter Games, becoming the first city to host both. Host of the 2008 Summer Games, this city is set to host the 2022 Winter Games, becoming the first city to Sam?
What, Beijing? What
Beijing is correct for 1 point. You don't have to answer in the form of a question. I appreciate you doing so, but you do not have to. All right, 2 points. Appropriately, the modern Olympic Games began with the 1896 Games in this city. Jason.
Athens.
Athens is correct. The one place my eldest daughter wants to visit because she's obsessed with Percy Jackson books. So we're putting that on the back burner at present. Let's continue on. 3 points. As a 1924 host, Paris was the setting for this film about runners Eric Liddell and Harold Abrahams. Amy.
Chariots of Fire?
That is correct for 3 points. The 1976 Summer Games in this Canadian city were boycotted by 22 African nations. Jason.
Montreal.
Montreal is correct. You are now out of this category. All right, for 5 points. Lake Placid's hockey arena is now named for this coach who miraculously won gold there. I'm going to mute you, Jason, just so you don't say it accidentally. I'll read it one more time. Lake Placid's hockey arena is now named for this coach who miraculously won gold there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One of Kurt Russell's finest films, Miracle. It's Herb Brooks. Herb Brooks is the name. All right, up next, multiple A's. Multiple A's. All right, first question, 1 point. AA or double A is a quality rating for corporate or municipal V's. AA or double A. Javed, come off mute.
Bonds.
Bonds is correct for 1 point. Thank you, sir. All right, on to 2 points. AAM stands for this type of missile, likely shot by a plane at a plane. AAM stands for this type of missile, likely shot by a plane at a plane.
Anti-aircraft missile.
That is incorrect. Incorrect there. So that is minus 2 points, and it goes over to risky Quizness. You can come off of mute and discuss. You can also pass. You don't have to attempt to steal. If you pass, it means they get minus 2 points. You don't get anything. I'll read it one more time for you. AAM stands for this type of missile, likely shot by a plane at a plane.
Do you guys have a clue?
Nope.
Nope.
No? All right, we're passing.
Pass it. The correct answer is air-to-air missile. Air-to-air missile. Now I think I know who Mel is. I don't know if it makes sense now that I see the full name, but we will continue on here in multiple A's for 3 points. We invented the aluminum industry, says this company, AA on the New York Stock Exchange. Jason.
Alcoa.
Alcoa is correct for 3 points. For 4 points, no paintbrush needed. AA is short for this type of collegiate degree. No paintbrush needed. AA is short for this type of collegiate degree. Amy,
Associate of Arts.
that is correct. Blame it on the AAR, meaning average annual this. Blame it on the AAR, meaning the average annual this. Amy,
Rainfall.
rainfall is correct. Working and blame it on the rain mix. My 70-year-old neighbor was just listening to Boys to Men. It was a very weird moment. And he was blasting it from his backyard, but we digress. COVID times are strange times with the neighbors at present. Let's go to our final Jeopardy category here in the first round. And we're going to go to TV show encyclopedias and companions. TV show encyclopedias and companions. For 1 point. The trivia guide to this sitcom says, Penny moved across the hall from Leonard and Sheldon on September. Amy?
Big Bang Theory.
That is correct. Let's go to 2 points. Author Stephen J. Rubin had the full cooperation of this creator's estate for his, quote, Twilight Zone encyclopedia. Author Stephen J. Rubin had the full cooperation of this creator's estate for his, quote, Twilight Zone encyclopedia. Jason.
Rod Sterling.
Say again.
Rod Sterling.
Rod Serling is correct. We go on to 3 points. An owner's manual has technical information about the starships with this name, including NX-01 and NCC-1701. An owner's... Amy.
Enterprise.
The Enterprise is correct. You are now out of this category. 2 more to go. Check out the art of O, a look behind the scenes of this animated series. Check out the art of O, a look behind the... Sam?
Adventure Time?
That is correct for 4 points.
I think it's ooh.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go to 5 points. Glad you got it anyway. That's awesome. Chapter titles of In the Biography. This is not worded correctly. Chapter titles in the biography of this classic comedy include Capri Pants and Stumbling. Chapter titles in the biography of this classic comedy include Capri Pants and Stumbling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyone have a random guess? Jason, do you have a guess? You're out of this category?
Random guess?
Yeah, sure.
Bridget Jones' Diary?
That would be incorrect. Jason?
I was thinking of like the Lucille Ball show or something.
You're not far off in timing. The Dick Van Dyke Show. The Dick Van Dyke Show. All right, so now we move on to pub trivia. Again, these are not normed, so everything is worth 3 points. We will go through a variety of categories as we do. All right. First one up, 3 points. A great space-saving idea, a twin bed that slides underneath another twin bed when it is not... Sam?
A trundle?
A trundle bed is correct for 3 points. Let's go to a historic site since 1982. The Barbizon Hotel was once a residence for young single women in what U.S. city? A historic site since 1982, the Barbizon, B-A-R-B-I-Z-O-N, Hotel was once a residence for young single women in what U.S. city? 5, 4, 3, 2. It's New York City. We move on to our next one. Little run here. A hot dog topped with chili sauce, raw onions, and mustard is named after what famous New York City neighborhood? A hot dog topped with chili sauce, raw onions, and mustard is named after what famous New York City neighborhood? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a Coney Island. Coney Island hot dog. All right. A kilowatt is a unit of power equal to how many watts? Roberto.
1,000.
That is correct for 3 points. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more in this round. A late night talk show that debuted on TBS in 2009, The Lopez Show, is hosted by whom? Was hosted by whom? Amy, need the first name of this one, obviously.
George.
George Lopez is correct. All right, moving on to our next 5. A message that translates as, quote, "Long live Nero," is among the ancient graffiti found at what archaeological site? A message that translates as "Long live Nero" is among the ancient graffiti found at what archaeological site? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pompeii. One of the walls of Pompeii. A microphone, camera, and powerful pink and black ensemble are accessories for a Barbie doll with what career? A microphone, camera, and powerful pink and black ensemble are accessories for what Barbie doll career? 5, 4. Amy.
Journalist.
I will accept. News anchor, journalist is correct.
Are these 3 points, Dan?
These are still 3 points, yes. A mix of the words marionette and puppet provides the name for a set of characters created. Roberto?
Muppets.
That is incorrect. I will pass it over to Risky Quizness, and I'll finish the question. Unfortunately, a mix of words marionette and puppet provides the name for a set of characters created by whom?
Who?
Yeah.
Jim Henson.
Jim
right?
Henson.
That's
Final
our
answer?
final answer.
Okay,
Yep.
Jim Henson is correct. A musician can play notes on which of these instruments while inhaling? On which instrument while inhaling? Amy.
Harmonica.
That is correct. 2 more to go. This is funny because I'll explain after. A mythical creature blamed for killing livestock in Mexico, El Chupacabra, means what in English? Roberto.
Goat. Eater.
Yep. Sucking goat, goat sucker, or goat eater are translations of the Chupacabra. I remember a X-Files episode very vividly that had the Chupacabra in it. That's why I thought it was funny. All right, one more here. A national dish of Thailand, pad thai, is traditionally made with all... sorry, this is not a good question. Apologize, take that one away. A naval pilot who was shot down in World War II, JFK's oldest brother, JPK, was named what? A Navy pilot who was shot down in World War II, JFK's oldest brother, Roberto.
Joe.
Joe Kennedy is correct. Joseph Patrick Kennedy. All right. Let's see. I think that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, great. Well done. Let's get back to the Jeopardy. These are now 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Same rules apply. I can only answer 2. And then we'll get back to the pub trivia at the end of these rounds. It is currently 48-19. Risky Quizness is on top of all about that base, but plenty of points still available to us. So we had in the first round, birth of a salesman. Now we have death of a salesman. Death of a salesman. Death of a Salesman, which opened in 1949, earned this playwright a Pulitzer Prize. Javed.
Arthur Miller.
That is correct. There might be spoilers in here, if it's about Death of the Salesman. So if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. One of the play's main themes and Willie's main goals is to achieve this, quote, national ideal and make it real. One of the play's main themes and Willie's main goals is to achieve, Jason?
The American Dream.
That is correct for 4 points. For 6 points. This actor who played the lead in a Salesman revival said he saw it reduce many suit-wearing grown-up men to tears. This actor who played the lead in a Salesman revival said he saw it reduce many suit-wearing grown-up men to tears. 5. Jason.
Ron Brando.
That is incorrect. The quote is attributed to a different lead. So I pass it over to Risky Quizness. This actor, who played the lead in a salesman revival, said he saw it reduce many suit-wearing grown-up men to tears.
I only know that Dustin Hoffman played him in the movie. I don't know anybody else. So, you
You want
guys,
to
no?
play or pass?
We'll pass.
Pass. That quote is attributed to Brian Dennehy. Brian Dennehy. Characters in the play include Willie's wife, Linda, and two sons, Happy and him, a former high school football star. Characters in the play include Willie's wife, Linda, and two sons, Happy and him, a former high school football star. 5, 4, 3, 2. His name is Biff. Happy and Biff. And last one. This actor, who starred in Inherit the Wind and The Best Years of Our Lives, played Willie in the 1951 film version. This actor, who starred in Inherit the Wind and The Best Years of Our Lives, played Willie in the 1951 film version. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Frederick March. Frederick March was that name. From the Greek. From the Greek. All right, let me do this quickly. Just get my windows in order. Got a little out of whack there. All right, from the Greek for 2 points. Greek for to speak fair gives us this word for a less distasteful way to say something. Greek for to speak fair gives us this word for a less distasteful way to say something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A euphemism. A euphemism. Lots of eye rolls after that one. All right. All right. From the Greek, 4 points. Actually, we're going to have a surprise substitution because there's a picture clue here. So we're going to go over to try me a river. Me is in quotes. Try me a river. Me is in quotes. Connecting Liverpool to Birkenhead, the over 2-mile Queensway Tunnel passes under this river. Connecting Liverpool to Birkenhead, the over 2 mile. Amy.
The Thames.
That is
River?
incorrect. Minus 4 points there. Jason and All About That Bay is chance to steal. Connecting Liverpool to Birkenhead, the over 2-mile Queensway Tunnel passes under this river.
Oaks. Any ideas? Kim?
Nope.
Roberto? Good, we're coming up empty. I would have guessed the Thames also. No, we're not going to guess.
It's the Mersey River, Mersey.
That's
The
why we
Mersey.
didn't guess.
Well played. All right. This fancy word for the hobby of collecting coins comes partly from the Greek for, quote, currency. This fancy word for the hobby of collecting coins comes partly from the Greek for currency. 5, 4, 3, 2. Numismatics. 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 Richard Dawkins coined this word for an idea that is easily copied and said it should rhyme with cream. Richard Dawkins coined this word for an idea that is easily copied and said it should rhyme with cream. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My child also often calls it a meme. It's a meme. A meme. Rhymes with cream. The name of this noble gas is from the Greek for strange. The name of this noble gas is from the Greek for strange. 5, 4. Jason.
Xenon.
That is correct for 10 points. Where'd you pull that one out of? We seem to reach way back for that one. All right, let's go to 2 points. Burnin' love songs. Burnin' love songs. You'll see the trend here. Johnny Cash fell into one in 1963 and top Roberto.
Ring of Fire.
That is correct for 2 points. Robbie Krieger wrote most of this 1967 classic, but that Meyer Pyre rhyme is pure Morrison. Jason.
Light my fire.
That is correct. For 6 points. In a Dolly Parton title, Old These Can't Hold a Candle to You. In a Dolly Parton title, Old These Can't Hold a Candle to You. 5. Angela?
Flames.
Flame is correct for 6 points. All right, we go on to 8 points. In the title of a 2012 #1 hit, Adele pulled off this difficult feat. In the title of a 2012 #1 hit, Adele pulled off, Kim.
She set fire to the rain.
That is correct for 8 points. This widow of the notorious B.I.G. was burning up on a track featuring Missy Elliott. This widow of the notorious B.I.G. was burning up on a track featuring Missy Elliott. Angela.
Lil Kim.
That is incorrect. Minus 10 points. I have to admit, I really wish I could see Alex Trebek read this clue. This widow of the notorious B.I.G. was burning up on a track featuring Missy Elliott. All About That Bays. It is now 43-40. All About That Bays now in the lead. 10 points. Would you like to pass or play?
Guys, are we 10 points of confidence here?
I have no idea.
I also thought it was Lil Kim. So there you go. Nope.
Javed, do you have it?
No.
Okay.
Let's pass.
All right. Conservative over here. We're going to say nothing.
Okay. Faith Evans. Faith Evans.
Shoot, right.
That's awesome. Our Feathered Friends is up next, and this is our last category in Jeopardy. We move over to pub trivia. It's 43-40. All About That Bays on top. Our Feathered Friends for 2 points. This is the female equivalent of a peacock. This is the female Kim.
Peahen.
That is correct for 2 points. 45-40. This flycatcher, genus Sayornis, is named for its call, not a Lisa Kudrow TV character. This flycatcher, genus Sayornis, S-A-Y-O. Jason.
Phoebe?
Phoebe is correct. One look. Sorry. Thank you. For 6 points. One look at the peepers of this type of sea duck, and you see why it shares its name with this Pierce Brosnan James Bond film. One look at the peepers of this sea duck, and you'll see why it shares its name. Megan.
Goldeneye.
Goldeneye is correct. Feathered Friends for 8 points, now 49-46. It may be a myth that the bull type of this bird was named for its thick neck, but that's the guess. It may be a myth that the bull type of this bird was named for its thick neck, but that's the guess. 5, 4, 3, 2. Also a triple stumper on the show, the finch. The finch. Okay, here we go. The shape of the, hold on, let me make sure. All right, need a surprise substitution. This is doesn't have a complete answer. All right, I'm going to move over to Try Me a River yet again for 10 points. Tasmania has a river named this, also a term for the winding path the river takes. Tasmania has a river named this, also a term for the winding path a river takes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody have a guess? I feel like people are getting conservative now. They don't want to give up the 10 points. Jason, you have a guess? Sam?
Meander.
Meander would have been the correct answer, yes. I have a feeling half,
Sorry.
if not more, knew that. No, like that was one people were afraid to lose the 10 points. All right, we go to pub trivia to close it out. Okay. Let's pull these up. Oh, that's why. Okay. I was on the wrong tab. Fantastic. Here we go. Popular in homes in the state for which it's named an Arizona room is a type of what? Popular in homes in the state for which it's named an Arizona room is a type of what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a screened-in patio. A screened-in patio is also known as an Arizona room. Popular in India, a tandoor is a clay structure used for what purpose? Javed?
It's an oven.
It is an oven, a cooking of food. I'll take that as an answer. 6 points. Popular in many states, click it or ticket campaigns encourage drivers to do what? Amy?
Wear a seatbelt.
Wear a seatbelt is correct.
For
Okay.
some reason, my thing locked me out. I don't know.
Can
what
you
happened.
refresh the page?
I will try.
Thank you for alerting me.
It's like, how are people clicking in? I wouldn't hear anybody's name.
If you refresh, does it give you a cookie option?
Okay, I think I'm back in.
Okay, yeah, give it a test buzz. Just make sure. Excellent. Thank you. All right. That's 1, 2, 3 so far, right? 1, 2. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Popular with tweens, the ripstick is a brand of sporting equipment that most closely resembles a what? Popular with tweens, the ripstick is a brand of sporting equipment that resembles a what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A skateboard. It's a type or near type of a skateboard. Popularized by Audrey Hepburn, women's shoes with short, slender heels are known as what? Popularized by Audrey Hepburn. Javed?
Stiletto.
That is incorrect, minus 6 points. Popularized by Audrey Hepburn, women's shoes with short, slender heels are known as what? We go to Risky Quizness, 6 points on the line.
I think it's
Kitten heels.
Kitten
short.
heels.
It's kitten. Yeah,
That's
it's
what I was
kitten.
thinking.
All right. Kitten heels. Final answer. We're
That
going
is
for
the
it.
correct answer. Kitten heels is the correct
Yeah,
answer.
guys.
All right, one more in this first round of 5. All right. Practice by samurai in feudal Japan. Tezenjutsu is a martial art utilizing what seemingly feminine item as a weapon? Practiced by samurais in feudal Japan. Javed?
A fan.
A fan is correct to close out this first round. All right, we go on to 5 last questions. It's 58-55. All About That Base is trailing by 3. Here we go. 5 to go. Presented as a token of welcome to tourists visiting Hawaii, the lei is a garland of flowers commonly worn where? Sam?
Around the neck.
Around the neck is correct. 6 points. Next question. President Barack Obama was born during whose presidential administration? President Barack Obama was born during whose presidential administration? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. LBJ. He was born during LBJ's administration. All right, 3 more to go. President Bush gave his famous Mission Accomplished speech in 2003 aboard what aircraft carrier? President Bush gave his Sam?
Abraham Lincoln.
That is correct for 6 points. All right. President Obama's speechwriter, Jon Favreau, happens to share his name with the writer of what popular film? Jason?
Iron Man.
Iron Man is correct. Also would have accepted Swingers. It's, of course, Jon Favreau with no H. So there's John and John. All right. Let's go to 2 more. It's 70-61. 2 more questions to go. Prior to her career in television, Nancy Grace was licensed by the state of Georgia as a what? Prior to her career in television, Javed?
Attorney.
Attorney is correct for 6 points. It is now 70-68. Final question is coming here.
68 or 67?
Oh, 67. Sorry,
Right,
my math
okay.
was up. Yeah, no, that's right. It's still a last second buzzer beater here, one way or another. So it comes down to this. Published in 2004, No Woman, No Cry is the memoir of what legendary singer's widow? Published, Amy.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley is correct for 6 points. 76 to 67 is our final score. We've had some very solid starts to the season of TPT. Great match, great answers. We got in 35 minutes, which is great as well. If you have any feedback about the game, whether or not you think the pub trivia should go at the start of the rounds, if you want to change any flow in that way, please let us know. Other than that, you all have 4 matches. So this is match number 1. You have 3 more to go. Point totals and point differential will matter as tiebreakers for who gets into the single elimination playoff. So we'll have all that on the schedule and standing soon. Thanks so much.